Hello guys, welcome to another video, and today I have another unboxing here for you guys, and this time it's actually a multifunctional printer, and it's actually made by Samsung, and we have Samsung Multifunctional Express model number C480W. It's a color laser printer, and it supports NFC for tap and printing, and it's got a product award here. Then it's got a 3-in-1, and then RCCP. I'm not sure what that is. We'll find out afterwards. It supports two type of paper, LTR and A4, and it does 19 pages in 4 minutes. And okay, so I guess that's colored, and that's black, or which other way, I'm not 100%. We'll find that out afterwards. And it also does Wi-Fi. So on the side of the box, we got the Samsung logo. We got the picture of the actual printer itself. Then you got Samsung Multifunction Express, color laser multifunctional. It prints copies and scans. And then of course, these are the number of the toners that the printer actually takes. And then apparently it's got a Samsung app to go along with it as well. So on the back of the box, of course, you got the Samsung logo. You got the information here. So you got the Express C480W, and then this must be its serial number, MAC address, serial number, and whatnot, all on here. And then of course we got Samsung Multifunctional Express, color laser multifunctional, and print, copy, and scan. Supports Windows 8 compatible, Windows 7, and Mac, and Universal there. I'm not sure exactly what that would mean. And then we got AirPrint here as well. And yeah, so we got Google Cloud Print ready, and then of course Wi-Fi certified and Wi-Fi protected setup. On the top of the box here we got Samsung, and then the stuff that contains in it. We got the actual printer, the actual laser cartridges. It looks like it's already inside the printer. You got a manual and USB, power cable, and a CD. And in here it shows you how to actually unpack the printer. So let's get to actually opening up this box, shall we? Okay guys, the reason why I actually went ahead and bought this particular printer here was because I have a inkjet printer right now, and I don't print very much with it. And the problem is, because I don't print with it very much, it actually takes up a lot of ink to get the printer started again. And so I figure, for the amount of printing that I actually do, it wasn't worth using an inkjet printer anyway. And another thing also as well, that my inkjet printer's actually quite old, and I can't really buy inks for it anymore. So I'd figure, well, you know what, think it'd be time to go ahead and purchase a new printer. So right off the bat here, we get a quick installation guide. Kind of shows you how to unpackage it out of the box. Okay, and then installing the, so you take it out of the box, first installing the toner cartridges, and then actually loading the paper up. So let's carry on with this. So we got that side there and that side there. Okay, so that's that. We'll put that off to the side for now. This time I ain't gonna say that to throw away the instructions. Let's keep the instructions this time. I know my other videos said that actually no, my videos I've always had to read the instructions all the time. So go ahead and take this off. And this one. And okay. How am I gonna take this out here? Am I just gonna be able to reach in here and grab it? No, I may actually have to put it on its side here, so make it kind of easy. There it is. So, right, there we go. Alright, let's get it out of the package. Okay, see what else do we have in here. We got some cables, and I dropped something onto the floor as well. Alright. Okay guys, I moved the printer onto its resting place here right now, and what fell on the floor was actually a template that you can replace. It's in French, so that's what that was. Okay, and also we got the USB cable and the power cable, which we will need afterwards. And the funny thing is, I thought I heard something about this, but I couldn't remember 100%. But I believe that Samsung might have sold the printing division to HP. I guess this is confirmation that's exactly what happened. So now for warranty purposes and whatnot, we're not going to go with Samsung no more. It's actually through HP. So it's actually kind of a good way, because at least we got a good company that understands printing and sells a lot of printers that's going to be backing up this printer over here. I'm pretty sure that if this printer wasn't worth the while, it probably would just basically you know, they'd probably just take it off the market, in my opinion. So it's a good thing that they're actually supporting it under the Samsung's name, so that's good for them. So anyway, let's carry on with this here. So this video here is actually going to be the full unboxing experience, and I think it's going to be the full take these out of the way here so you guys don't see these Joy-Con grips hanging. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It'll be the full unboxing experience and the first initial setup of this printer. So take this off, and I'm going to just take this plastic off. Now at the very top here, we're greeted with the actual driver disc. Now in my video card unboxing and my sound card unboxing, anything that's got these type of CDs and whatnot, I don't recommend installing these from here. I recommend actually going to the website and doing the actual download of the latest drivers and software and whatnot for the printer. So because Samsung sold their printing division to HP, this is going to be interesting to find out if in fact I actually go to Samsung's website to get the extra drivers for this particular printer, or do we actually have to go to HP's website to get the actual printer itself, the actual drivers for the printer itself. Okay, so we'll find that all together. Right, sorry I kind of in the way here for to see the full effect of the printer. Actually, flip it over, probably see it better since I'm not kind of in the way. So I'm going to start taking some of these clips off and start kind of, once I get everything all unpacked, I'll give you guys a really close look of this printer so you guys can really see this printer really well. So we got some packaging here, take that off, and there's some packaging here, and I think that's basically all of it. So on the top of the controls here we got Scan to, WPS, Direct USB, Incarno mode. You got the status and the wireless. Of course you got the LCD display. And then we got the menu navigation buttons. Then you got your clear stop button, your black, your color, and power and wake up. Alright, so of course this one here supports this opening up on top to get to your scanner. Of course there is no single paper feeder on the top at all. That's something that I kind of decided not to do. Usually it's over here, but I kind of wanted to keep the space kind of small because where it's going to be its final resting place, space is kind of limited. So that's why I chose this particular printer. So of course on the bottom here you got your paper feeder, and just like that. Okay, so we'll place this on top here for the second. It's got some packaging. Let me reposition you guys so you guys can kind of see. And sorry, I got really tight spot to kind of work with here. So we got some tape over here. So I'll take that off. Alright, so this actually opens up, okay, and I believe this also even extends somehow. Just need to figure out how it extends. So you got your paper adjuster here, okay. So there's actually a tab right over here where you actually press to adjust it. Okay. And there's a little knob here which I'm not sure exactly what that's for. I believe that rotates. And then let's see here. Okay, so you got this here. You press the button on the back. So you press this this button here in the back, and it allows you to readjust this to the size of stock that you're using. And then I believe there's some type of a mechanism on here which I'll have to check the actual instructions and how to make this work. I think it's just got a matter of, oh there we go, okay. So this actually extends out for the longer paper. Then you actually got to kind of press. Okay, so you got to press that down. Okay, so you press this little tab here down to kind of release this to go extension. Press this down to kind of close it down to your standard paper. So that's a nice little touch. So we'll leave this out for now because I'll have to load it up with paper later. We'll put that off to the side. Okay. And okay, so over here you got this little paper holder that comes out. All right. And then over here it actually pulls up. This actually comes down, and your cartridges are all right here. So put that off to the side. So these are just basically, this should just be able to come out. Yeah. So this is what they look like. They're very thin. Okay. And I think they might actually be ready to go here. So they're really interchangeable. And that's it. Alright, and then this is your black. They're all pretty much the same thing. Then of course you got your contacts here to actually contact on the bed here. So, and it tells you on the side here where your colors actually go. So that's good, and I believe this opens up. So that opens up to actually gain access to the top of the paper. I'll show you guys here. So as you can see, so this here, you got this little thing here to kind of hold it up. I guess this is for if paper or whatever gets jammed in here or whatnot. Right, you can get at. And I don't believe there's another. No, there is. All there is just this little piece that comes out here. That's pretty much it. So push that back down. Okay, and then let's get you kind of downwards here. We'll take a look at the side. Of course, there's nothing on the side here, and then on the back here. So of course you got Ethernet, so it's a network compatible printer. You got your USB, you got your power, of course your wireless. Then of course this door opens up here as well, just in case you get a paper jam. And I believe there's a thing here that actually opens up somewhere to gain more access into it. I'll be doing a more in-depth video and whatnot on this printer, see how I actually like it or not. So this one here, you can't push it into that, or you can just take and pull the tab and have it kind of close nicely too. Okay, and of course this side here don't have anything on there. Okay, so that's pretty much it for kind of the overview of the actual printer and whatnot. And I'm gonna get everything all hooked up here, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I don't know if I don't have wireless connectivity on my desktop computer at the moment. So I'm just curious if I actually hook this up to the router, if I'm going to be able to have access to it on my computer or not, or if I actually have to hook up the actual USB. So we're going to find out all together and see if that actually works or not. So this is a brand new network cable where I'll be hooking it up to my router, which I actually have it over top at the moment. So we'll go from there, and then I think if I can't get it to kind of work without USB cable, and then I'm gonna have to actually hook up my laptop. If it does work this way, then I'll actually get a longer network cable. It's all kind of filled up on my router, so we'll plug this in here, just like that, and then power cable. So I'm also curious, Windows 10 is kind of pretty good with getting the drivers from the internet automatically. We'll see if I actually will need the actual Windows drivers or not, but we're going to find out if we're actually going to need that or not. So I'm suspecting that we might have to. The basic drivers and whatnot will be kind of already installed, but to get the full functionality of the scanning and whatnot, you'll have to actually install the actual drivers and things like that for it. So okay, I got some paper. Let's load this up. Actually, let's bring you up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. This is probably the most I guess complicated unboxing I've ever done, next to my Hoonigan's gaming chair, which I'll put a link up top. I think it's on this side here somewhere, but we'll go from there. So let's, and for the people that don't work in the offices and whatnot, right, when you got a full sheet of paper, it's always good to kind of fan it out so that it doesn't start picking up two sheets at once. So we're going to load this up on here. Make sure this thing is kind of okay. So this, alright, so the paper won't fit because I think it has something to do with this kind of little there it goes. I think I didn't have it all the way open, so we'll slide the sheets in here. So I didn't have the two tabs here. It kind of opened all the way. So just like that. Place this in. So it's normal for this tray. Here, let me kind of give you guys. So it's normal for this tray to kind of stick out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and initially start up for the first time. So we're going to press this button. And nothing's happening. Oh. Okay, well, where is the power button? Power. Okay, I actually forgot one little packaging here, which I actually have to remove. Just like that. So maybe there might have been some type of a safety feature or whatnot built into it so that it knows it's in there. But okay, got that out. And let's see here. The instructions also says to shake. Let's just close and see if this actually turns on now. It's still okay. The cord wasn't all the way in on the back. That's why it wasn't working. I'd kind of wish that this LED here would actually light up, but unfortunately it does not. So we'll let this do its thing, and then we'll see what happens here. So I actually don't have idea what it's doing. It's probably getting everything all kind of set up. It says it's ready to copy. So okay, so let's see if I can actually get this thing to recognize without anything else on here. So on Windows 10, you're actually going to click on Start. Okay. Then you're going to go to Devices. And no, actually you're going to go to Printers and Scanners. Sorry. So this will be all your devices that actually get listed on your system. And I have my old printer is actually a Canon IP 4200. It's actually a photo printer. It actually prints off pretty good photos, but unfortunately I can't buy printers for it no more, or cartridges for it no more. So here it is. So it picked it up right away. So bonus, I don't even have to use the USB cable for it. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go add on device and see what happens here. See if I actually need to use the actual CD for this or not. Then actually there's this Samsung C480X series. So I wonder if that's the actual scanning portion of it, perhaps. Because I'm assuming it's actually going to show two different devices on here for scanning documents and for actually printing. That's what I'm thinking what this might actually be. Okay, so that says it's ready. So that says remove device. It says the driver is unavailable. So I guess we're gonna have to actually install the actual drivers for the scanning portion of things. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to do a test page here, and where okay, so we're gonna pull this out just like that. Okay, and then we're going to click on print test page and see what happens here. So I got internet connection user agreement. So I'm gonna click here, click OK, and there it goes. And there it is. So we'll take the sheet out, and there it is, printed off. Actually looks pretty nice. Right on. Okay guys, so that was pretty much the unboxing and kind of first initial setup of this printer here. I'll probably be doing a separate video of more in-depth on how to actually use the proper software and whatnot. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this unboxing. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed the rest of my other content, please make sure you subscribe. And just a reminder that I am running a giveaway. Watch my 1,000 subscribers celebration and giveaway details video, which I'll put a link up here somewhere, so you guys can go check that out after watching this video over here. So until the next video, goodbye.